school of wife than MacD, but, you know, Ben Grimm is kind of the modern Blue Peach.
Well, I was going to say, you know, in terms of just...
Yeah, thought process, I suppose.
Right.
Well put.
Or reliance on...
yeah, the yellow stick.
The entire moveset, rather than...
well, that being said, you know, even a good
Shouts to
Peaches...
Ben Grimm.
Yeah. Good Peaches are known to devolve into senseless down smashing every once in a while.
If it works, why not? As we get into our first match, we're going to have...
All right, so...
this is going to be pretty fascinating. I mean, we've got arguably the floatiest team in the game.
Yeah. So, this is going to be interesting.
I think this is all going to come down to Gravy. Basically how he recovers. So he has two characters that are going to be phenomenal at both punishing his recoveries and also just keeping him out there.
You see, I would argue that a lot of the weight is on Jesiah because I think Martha is probably the hardest top tier to play in teams, maybe even more so than Ice Climbers.
I can go with that.
He has no kill power. It's all on Gravy to get the kills, unless Jesiah suddenly steps up and makes the effort to only hit tippers and, you know, effectively work as the killing power for the team.
Well, I mean, a lot of it's going to be on how good they are off of grabs. Marth, of course, with that bananas Marth grab range, is going to certainly try and set Gravy up for some knees.
Right now we have a stock lead for
the green squad
team, but percentage lead for red team. This is just one of those interesting points in teams where it's very hard to figure out exactly where the match is going to go.
Yeah. I mean, now that we lost Marth, I clearly see it's in the favor of red right now, as Puff is not going to falter with this edge guard. Ooh, she does. Commentator's curse.
And
you see Jesiah getting grab after grab, and
well, it's also very dangerous to grab in teams if there's a Puff on the screen.
Oh, definitely. If you whiff, good night.
And we've got some good punishes going on. It's actually just about even at this point. So
it is.
But it's sort of turning the green team's favor, I think, just in terms of stage control.
Not anymore. It's just been
being driven out. The thing is, at this percent, when they're trading hits like that, it's going to be advantage Falcon Marth,
right?
Just from the way that floaties get hit. Nice. That was a good trade. He decided to make the best of that really quickly. And
smart air dodge.
Yeah, but it was really hard for them to... Oh, unfortunate by Sai. But once again, we have just about an even match. This is advantage green team. Ooh, nice counter out of shield. That was slick. Ooh.
Jesiah is showing why he is arguably the best player in Western New York.
That was a good read on that air dodge, too. Peach kind of has limited options when recovering.
So intelligent from Jesiah.
Fever. Ugh. And that's going to put them at a pretty confident lead.
And also just wisdom from Jesiah. Yeah, you know, my partner's going to be able to get anything off of this, so I'm just going to rack on a couple more percent. Every percent does help.
Nice.
Ooh, Grady makes it back, though. I'm kind of surprised by that.
See, Weapon X is kind of dying when he doesn't have to. It's kind of uncharacteristic of him. But, yeah, see?
Wow.
He just not what he needed. But I'm sure he can get his head back in this. He's got to defend his Puff right now. Nice. Yeah, Sai one of Sai's traits is he knows exactly when he has to go for a rest, but it isn't always when he wants to.
Right. Of course, as a pup, you have to know. You know, sometimes that move is off your list because I'm going to get punished for it, and that's the game.
The decision making behind rest is a lot more interesting than a lot of players are willing to give it credit for.
Definitely.
Some people just see it as an immediate kill move, but it's an immediate kill move with a lot of punish and a lot of situational knowledge necessary behind it. Nice forward smash, burning elbow. Confident game one, 3-stock lead.
Yeah.
But
it was pretty even. But this Western New York team, I guess.
Well, I think it was solid by them, but you know, it could be my local bias. But I think that it was ultimately red team's mistakes.
So they dug their own graves instead of. Okay, I can somewhat agree with that. We did have a couple of uncharacteristic deaths from the local squad.
They're kind of known to be a stronger team around here, but they're not, you know, exactly the
not as highly touted as others, right?
We were going to have Korean DJ and Thorn teaming today. That would have been a nightmare to play against.
Definitely. I think everyone kind of forgets about Thorn, but we'll talk about him a bit later on.
We'll get to that bridge when we cross it.
because I believe that Thorn is going to be teaming with Hax today.
Yeah, that should be
Should Hax ever arrive.
Dreamland. Why didn't you ban it? Alright, so this is going to be a different match, but ultimately it just really handicaps Marth. He is the weakest link right now. Every other character has just like a lot more viability on the stage.
Definitely.
Ooh, Drunk Fever. And that's a really quick first stock. That is exactly what Red Team did not want to happen on the stage, but I guess that means that Jesiah is comfortable here, and he knows what he wants to do. Panic down smash, he wasn't looking.
And Jesiah was standing outside of the range of that down smash hitbox anyway.
This is some pretty poor ledge running from that team. But yeah, nice. That was good. But yeah, they're having trouble getting the kill on Jesiah.
And Gravy, of course, with this phenomenal team's play, just trying to hold his partner or hold stage position for his partner so he can make it back.
Yeah, I feel like his role here is to like get the individual solid hits.
He's certainly looking to play a lot of.
The only thing I think he isn't really going for is like the random jump in knee.
Not at all.
Yeah,
it's being a lot more pensive than that at this point.
Which is not exactly a bad thing, but you
have to know when.
Yeah, you can make them live in fear of the knee. All right, solid kill. Bringing it to even stock. Ugh. Some back air swing.
Yeah, they were keeping Puff and Peach separated really, really well, but kind of just fell apart toward the end there. Jesiah with these runoff bears, he's very, very liberal with them. And again, a really solid fair from Jesiah, saving his partner as well as interrupting the edge guard from Puff.
All right, this is their chance because they've driven the Puff far away enough that they can really get damage in on Peach. But it is Dreamland. It doesn't really matter unless it converts into kill.
Right.
Puff is at 183. Falcon dies at 150. I bet Sai is thinking about rest at this point in the match.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you're going to die no matter what. I mean, Linaire right there.
Yeah.
He could have gone for a rest, and no matter what the situation would have ended up the same.
He's trying to help out his friend there. Jesiah has to recover, but he hasn't really been challenged by the ledge this set. I think Sai is sort of taking note of that and trying to... Nice, yeah. Also, I really like that counter out of shield. Ooh. Destruction.
All right, and Green is going to try and pull it back here.
Very, very small lead. But Puff is at 40%, so she can no longer trade. Wow. Sai special, just grab the ledge. But of course, I think that was Gravy's mistake and just sort of ending up somewhere off the stage that he didn't want to do. Jesiah is kind of a superstar Marth, so I bet he's trying to plot his way towards figuring this one out.
It is always extremely difficult to come back in 2-on-1s, period. But Marth is one of those characters, it's just an entirely different breed of difficult.
Yeah.
He's going to have to scheme his way to do this one, especially with the lead that the red team currently has.
Ooh. Solid. 3-stock lead. Alright, so counterpicking this team is actually very difficult because I mean, you got to think about your options. Yoshi's actually isn't a very good idea because Peach controls so much space.
Right. Also,
that's probably going to be their ban. Stadium is not that bad for that stage. Puff fares pretty well there. They're going to Final Destination. It's probably a good choice because there's no platforms. It's a good factor to eliminate. And they also get like a lot of destructive killing power from, you know, I don't know. Both these characters actually have a lot of killing power on the stage.
Definitely so.
Also, it's very easy to separate the two floaties on the stage.
And of course, you know, we have just this raw killing power like we were mentioning from the green squad versus a team that's basically built on solid edge guarding and a battle of attrition on the red squad.
That being said, I've seen them pull off some pretty solid play on FD. Right here, like, you know, they're both grounded. You know, they're really like picking and choosing when they want to go in, and that is what makes like this a good counter pick. All right, double edge guard. Very difficult situation to deal with.
But again, Jesiah he's been getting challenged on his way to the ledge, but they just haven't been finishing the deal.
Yeah, see,
it's a recurring theme in the set.
Down smash to the far side of the stage. There's nothing to worry about if Peach hits you towards the other side. Like so. But I guess maybe they want to pick on Gravy. That's not a bad idea because Falcon is so poor. He's just a worse character when he gets hit.
Definitely so. That's why a lot of people say Falcon is the best low tier in any game.
Nice spacing over the shield grab. He's trying to pick him off while, side just can't seem to get that ledge guard. But they bring themselves up in stock, behind a percent though.
Yeah, it's fairly even.
Back throw follow-ups.
Ooh, I think he was looking for Jesiah to maybe just throw an aerial to confirm off of to finish Peach off there.
Well, that's the thing. Ooh. that could have got ugly.
It was ugly.
Oh wow. That was ridiculous. How did that miss? That could have been game changing.
Oh, certainly so.
But yeah, dealing with this one stock lead is it's going to be an uphill battle. All right, so that turns to a 2-stock lead. They're really just poking their way in. You'll notice the red team is really they're separated. They're more so they're stuck together, so they get to pick them apart at the at their choosing.
Just this gorgeous spacing from the green team, just long them out.
It's hard to
Yeah, but disjointed hitbox and Falcon's long limbs.
Ooh, nice up B.
Yep,
but he has no jump. Ooh, he could have punished that a little bit. Necessary aggressive play. That's rough. Not the kind of position Refinex wants to be in, but he's stuck on the ledge. Yeah, he's still going to play that game. This all depends on Sai. If he's willing to make clutch, he's going to go to the ledge.
But he's unfortunately leaving Peach open for that 2-on-1 situation. He's going to need a rest or something here.
And Peach just passed straight. Ooh, that's rough. All right. This is looking like a done deal. Yeah. Nice dunk.
And that's the set 2-1.
Yeah. Solid set.
Yeah. I think once that team of Peach and Puff, they have to stay in the lead for them to thrive.
Certainly.
Because they don't have that raw comeback power like a Fox Falco.